What's up with it, people? This your boy Lico, man. I'm back with another video. Like I told y'all, man, for the people that been tuning in, bro, I was gonna be doing this again, and I was gonna be consistent with it. So, man, here we go, bro. I'm gonna get straight to it, bro. Man, we finna go to West Virginia today, to the white, important, angry place. You know what I'm saying? We finna see what they about. I just really want to see why people don't like black people for no reason. I just really want to see.
This documentary is for educational, informational purposes only. It covers real people, real stories, and raw environments, not to glorify violence or hate, but to shed light on reality. The content has also been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines.
If you go to Dingus, I don't think you would come out.
That's enough for me to stay from the fuck around now.
Said these hills don't take kindly to outsiders.
Well, there's white and black neighbors, I guess.
Black neighbour or a white neighbour?
I don't know what neighbour.
Especially not someone who looks like me.
A couple black folks come into town walking. They wanted to go to Logan, and one of them got killed up there.
The population is 98% white, and the silence says more than words ever could.
You know, sometimes we feel like we have a pretty good understanding of what's going on and what to do. And sometimes we absolutely do not.
This is southern West Virginia, Mingo County.
West Virginia, boy, you ain't gotta never worry about me coming up there. Never.
Don't get in the way of my...
A place buried in the mountains of myths. One of them being only one black man ever made it out alive, a preacher 100 years ago. Much of this history has been wiped.
One black man in 100 years. That's a long time. So one black person in 100 years is the only person to make it out that motherfucker. What you doing your happy ass down there for, man? You don't get your crazy ass from down there. The hell be wrong with people, bro? The hell be wrong with people?
Away or ignored, erased from the history books, pushed in conversations, but not forgotten, not here. But just recently, right here in West Virginia, a couple was arrested for holding people in slavery.
If you look at the images, it looked like an old school plantation. These kids were targeted because of their race.
They decided to adopt 5 black children,
Putting their adopted black children into slave labor.
This isn't the 1920s, it's 2025, and racism doesn't wear a hood anymore. It wears a smile or a stare.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all niggas is tweaking,
Sometimes
bro.
the questions, sometimes it's in what's not said at all. So I hit record and started walking. What you're about to witness may shock you.
Lord, I heard you know when somebody's at the bottom of their soul. And I hope.
If you look online, they say it's the most racist state in America. And I've come to find out if that's true.
The richest state.
The racist. Most racist. Right?
Racist? Yes, it is.
That's crazy work.
People say, don't
Never understood it. Never will.
Well,
Don't
they're
want to.
not used to people like you. Mingo is blood, man.
Bloody Mingo. Don't go down now. Not in West Virginia. Hell no.
What's the name of this fella?
This was A-Flash Holler, but now they call it Color Holler.
No, what it used to be called before they called it Color Holler.
A-Flash Holler.
No.
There's the word called a holler.
A holler in this context describes a small stretch of land between the hills where there is usually a tight-knit rural community living within it. In this case, Oscar called this holler.
Holler.
A lot of my work gets demonetized, so if you want to sign up to my Patreon and watch uncut and unedited version, the link will be in the description. And if you want to see this documentary about West Virginia uncut and unedited, it will be.
Yes. Me treated outwards.
And why was that be? Just because of the colour of my skin?
Probably.
With you, I guess. Once upon a time, racist, so to speak.
Yeah. They used to be, it used to be bad up here.
And you got the tattoos. Like you ain't still racist. Come on now. Think you fucking crazy, dude? Like,
Mingo County has a total of 22,000
Racist.
people. Many people in the county have only seen 1 or 2 black people in their entire life.
Nobody.
good answer.
While I was in Dingus, I became enamored with the people, and perhaps the affection made me feel blind to some of the racism right in front of me. The words that came out of people's mouths didn't always match the genuine compassion in their eyes. After all, I was welcomed everywhere I went. I was fed
Yeah,
and
duh,
even
because
invited to an Independence Day celebration.
they
It
want
felt
people to
like
think
a
something
battle
else.
between good
Run
and
some more
evil.
N-words
Still
down
hanging.
there. What's up, people? Man, you can't really justify them being racist, you know what I'm saying? I had to do this video because, you know, there was some difficulties with the...
Man's world, you know. You just don't see people your color there. I mean, it was all right, but yeah.
So let me know in the chat, man, would y'all still visit West Virginia after hearing that if you was a black man? I mean, what kind of daredevil type of shit is you trying to do, twin? Like, what are you trying to prove that you gonna go?
Yeah, Chatsmonville. We got here real late last night. It's beautiful, man. And it's really, really nice. It's definitely pleasing to look at. My Airbnb host is actually Filipino, or Filipina, and has lived here for 50 years.
They were so ignorant that they had no idea that the Philippines is different than China.
The advice she gave me this morning was just be careful, which hasn't helped with the anxiety. So we'll see what happens. Early on, we tried to be more covert. So we took to the streets with my meta glasses to see if people would react differently than if we approached them with a camera.
Black people, you don't have neighbors, a neighbor that's a black family. You don't see it in this community.
Yeah,
So why won't we down there?
there's a lot of misconception around here.
I mean, I remember one time there was a couple. It was a black man and a white woman, and they lived in a trailer and they got burnt down.
And I hate to say this, but the black people that are here are very stereotypical of like the foot.
If you had to guess, what would you say
That's
when I
crazy.
to us? There's so
We
many
already
different,
know now.
Like I said, Africa and Egypt, you know, I mean, Africa people and Israel, not all Israels.
I'm just documenting to see if racism is still here
Wow.
today.
Imagine living in a
Racism?
country where everything is rigged.
Oh yeah.
There's no racism around here. Not really. I mean, not more than you find anywhere else.
Where y'all from? London?
London.
Long way from home, man.
Very long
My
way.
neighbor up here, now he's a black guy married to a white woman. There's a lot of people around there don't like that.
Do people like voice that they don't like that?
Yeah.
What would you say to those people who say West Virginia is almost like a racist state, I guess? What would you say to those people?
No, I wouldn't. There's a lot of parties out there that like to stir that up. We're
He
all
probably a leader of
God's
the-
creation. Black people are just like us, okay? And just like you, their skin's just different.
He hesitates
Do you
too
have
much.
many black people in this area?
No, not in this area. In Williamson, across the mountain, there's a street called Vincent Street, and that's where most of the black people live.
This is the churches of West Virginia.
Okay.
This area, yeah. Well, so the reason I come to West Virginia is because I've heard it's probably one of the most racist states in America. For you guys living here, would you agree with that?
Yeah, they're racist, bro. They treat us like we animals. Sometimes, like not everybody, but mostly they treat us like animals, bro.
And is there certain places in West Virginia where you'd feel uncomfortable to go because you're black?
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
And is this area mixed? So do you have a lot of black and white people in this area?
Yeah, we got a lot of black and white. So this is where mainly the black people go. But you see, we got a couple white people. So I'm with it. See right there, get them right there. This is that. We got white people all around.
And how was you treated at school?
I mean, always good at football, so you know, that's about it. Once football was on, it was right there to the same shit.
Yeah, I think that's racist.
Have you seen? Have you experienced or seen much?
Yeah.
How do the police treat black people in these communities?
They be on their ass. Oh, yeah. They know what I'm saying. We're going to say it out. Bro, they've done some bullshit. Y'all stick around long enough. Y'all see them swing.
We're documenting the racism within West Virginia. And we're just asking people how bad it still is today. That's what that word is, racism.
I come out on us with guns. Hey, I said, what are y'all doing? I said, we trying to deliver your food.
Oh. So they came out you with guns?
Yeah, because my old lady.
Oh, was your old lady black?
Yeah.
Was that the reason?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. When they said, get off our property, what the hell y'all doing? It was like, trying to deliver you your food. You not want it?
Do you think they look at everyone not white the same?
How they don't? If a person got racism, everybody ain't looking at no goddamn signs. They got them get hell on my land. I'm folks, I said,
They ain't playing with y'all land. You black, don't go down there.
I'd rather do that than a white man. Any day. Even in the past life.
Like that.
Damn right. I rather say this to some because it's all back from ways as far as rules. To be honest, with the white man ain't really created a goddamn thing. From the lights to peanut butter, all that we did was help that motherfucker to use his own goddamn mind. We was the sprint in the brain.
Yeah,
He was just a goddamn owner. But you're on a mother thing now, but you goddamn mouth. That's all you own. You own shit but your mouth.
To me, your
Okay.
usual would maybe be from Pakistan.
Close. Very close. India.
Okay, India. Well, that was my name. So I did hear a little bit of the
A little bit in India, you know, yeah.
skits, but I wasn't real sure. Everything's real punch right there.
This one might have been a tough one to catch. This man said I sounded Indian, when in fact I was born and raised in the UK. Not highly offensive, but a bit strange to hear. Do you feel like that stereotype is true, that it is a very racist?
I be feeling like they feel like their opinion matter more because they white. That's what I feel. Like, they ain't like, I mean, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, how could you think like that? That's the crazy part. Like, how could you think like that?
I don't see this state being a racist state. Of course, there's racism all over the country, in different places.
Anything that you can remember that will stick with you?
Oh yeah, I remember it well.
You don't
Black
consider
folks
West
coming
Virginia being
down walking,
a racist state, but
and, they
y'all
wanted
known
to
for
go
being
lower.
racist. Like, come on now.
For whatever reason, somebody pointed them up hollow over here, up into a place called Harts Creek.
So I've currently got two hot
Come
Harts
on.
Creek, I think it is, and there's like some sort of festival going on.
And one of them got killed up there. Yeah. Well, I mean, they come through town and they didn't get killed in town.
The main thing that we hear is the West Virginia is probably the most racist state in America.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So basically, this is Hearts. This is town we've been told not to go to. The cashier told me it's very racist. This town is very racist, and she's not going to sugarcoat it. I'm getting a few awkward stares at the moment. I do feel very uncomfortable, but I'm going to try and walk through and speak to locals and find out how racist the place really is, if at all. Are you from Hearts? Is it
On no fucking way I'll be down there.
It's a pleasure to meet you. This is like an amazing atmosphere. You know, the community is so nice. Thank you. London, from California. How about yourself? I don't know. Have you lived here all your life?
Pretty much, yeah.
What's it like? So basically, I make films.
Well, if you want to know, most of Harts Creek it's you're mostly okay, but just stay away from the backwoods areas. With the simplest fact that a lot of people are racist in the backwoods. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, your ass in the backwoods.
What is the backwoods? Like, what is that? A holler, or what do you
It's like close to around the holler. Like, yeah, for the most part, just stay out of, like, the backwoods areas. You should be fine. But then again, I wouldn't know. All I know is like horror stories based on. I'm very much against racism, essentially. Yeah, so yeah. That's why I thought to warn you guys if you guys decide to go into the after this.
When I first came in, I was very intimidated, if I'm very honest.
Well, and that goes two ways. Me as a white man, if I go in Charleston or Huntington and I get in a community of blacks, I feel the same way, even though they may not be that way. It's just a weary feeling you get because you're the only one.
You're out
You see,
here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're the only one. So
Do you have many black people living here?
there's about 8, 10.
I have a lot.
There's not a lot. There's some moved over in Big Ugly, and there's after the son started going to school down here, but there's very few. But now you can go to these different cities and see how many girls have been murdered because of these evil kind of people. Not all of them's evil. They're not. But that's what we have a problem with.
This year, thousands of people from all over the country will visit West Virginia just for the fun of it.
So far,
Y'all agree with him, chat? Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments y'all agree with him, bro. Because I feel like
I never noticed anything as
it's
far
back
as
because we still
black people in
stereotype.
my school. Everybody knows everybody. You grew up together. As soon as y'all went to school together, you knew each other. Nobody's really racist here. You know each other. You love each other.
What would people say against West Virginia? Because there's a lot of nice people in West Virginia.
There's a place called Dingus, West Virginia. Not sure if you heard of it. If you go down 65, it's the Dingus Tunnel. It's like a 1 mile long tunnel, and it's just one way. And he was working with a black guy delivering furniture, and the black guy was joking and said, like, where do the black folks hang out? And Dingus said, And my dad's like, see that tree, the third limb down, you know? And that's about the truth, the dingus. I mean, you black people go in, they don't come out.
If I go to Dingus, I'll be. Oh no, I wouldn't. Right now, I wouldn't go out there just because of your complexion. Like, yeah, that's what I told you. They gonna treat y'all like they would treat us. At first, they gonna try to approach you with some cool, but it be fake cool. They just be trying to get close to you, and then we might get surrounded.
So we started off in Tatsonville. We went.
Just letting you know right now, don't go your ass down there to West Virginia. I'm gonna keep saying it, don't take your ass down.
And was in a town called Mingo County.
Yeah.
We went to Mingo County, and everyone we spoke to in Mingo County says, don't go to Dingus.
So where shouldn't I go while I'm here in West Virginia? Where would you advise me not to go?
Stinks.
Why not? What would happen if I go to Dingus, you feel?
Well, you might get shot. They might rob you.
They won't come out.
Could we speak to you guys for like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So we've pretty much been all over the small rural white towns in southern West Virginia. And everyone has said, do not go to Dingus.
Don't.
We have a really bad rep. A lot of it comes from the history of the tunnel. People would sit on top of the tunnel and shoot the immigrants off the trains as they come out. So,
That's
yeah.
fucked
When I speak
up.
to black individuals in West Virginia, they say it's rife and they experience it pretty much.
I could see it. I really could, as bad as some of the older generations were.
The stories develop me each day, so I'm getting told don't go here or go there, it's not too bad. So if that makes sense. So all roads have led me to Dingus, and now in Dingus, I guess, and everywhere else, they said just don't go to Hollis.
Yeah.
Reckon that'd be worse?
Yeah, a lot of the haulers around here, a lot of the older generations are still in.
Man,
Some have come around.
I stepped over that line quite a few times.
And what would you say to people who are still racist today then?
I think they're crazy.
I
They are. They're just
fucking dumb.
Your skin is the same as my skin. We all mix red on the inside.
Dumb. Fucking dumb.
That's the way I feel about it now. Used to be I didn't feel that way. But now I do.
At the moment, do you still think it exists here today?
Huh?
Do you think there's still racism here today?
Yeah, there are a lot of people feel that way.
Do you think there is?
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Racist, they don't like white people.
Is this your place? Is this where you stay?
Yeah, it's where I live.
Does this get hot? Because it looks like a...
Yeah, it's like an oven in there.
Yeah, I can imagine it getting hot.
It's like an oven, like, it's hot.
And I guess, what's happened here?
That was a double wide. That was my mommy's double wide, and it rotted and fell down. And so my nephew burned it. I was a sinner. I was a drunk. I was a cokey, and I liked my liquor. I still do like my liquor. But there ain't nothing wrong with it.
So you regret all those things that you did to those guys?
Yeah. When I was younger, 18 years old, 17, 16, yeah, I regret that.
I don't blame
I'm not
you,
gonna
bro.
pay for that one of these days. I gotta be paid for what I done.
I want to say thank you for your time, and it's a real pleasure.
Man, I
hearing
respect
that
him,
change
bro.
can
Like,
happen. I guess
people
everyone
can
knows
change.
what's
That's what I'm
racist
saying.
is
Don't get it
awful lot.
twisted, bro. Like, people can change, but it's just like, why would you want to go somewhere that's like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like just throwing yourself in the middle of the fucking swimming pool knowing you can't swim. Like, it's a 50-50 chance you gonna die or survive. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that'd be dumb.
So every city I've been to, I guess, I've been treated with nothing but amazing hospitality and love. But even so, one thing every place has had in common is they said, don't go to a holler.
Well, that's the old saying goes, you know what I mean? If you go on the holler and so that, you know, they say you might not come out, you know what I mean? But that's like a metaphor.
Do you think there are some hollers today,
I wouldn't go down there.
or local to here, where that statement still runs true?
Yes! Our prospects lineup just hit.
Yeah.
Nice, mine too.
You crazy as fuck to go down there, bro. I don't care what they talking about.
Gotta celebrate.
That's not.
Be down there at nighttime you want to.
No,
You
not
heard of that
really.
shit?
No, it's like I said, you know what I mean? Everything changed. You know what I mean? Now everybody gets along with each other.
So we're currently driving up some dirt road.
That's probably like one of them sundown cities.
To interview some hollers, and we're driving up this dirt road for about 5-6 minutes to the middle of nowhere. And the only reason we're getting a pass here is because we were one of the locals who lived in the hollers. We're about to find out how welcome we are. Another 5 minutes go past and we're still not there. We are going up deep off-road. So we drove for about 20 minutes straight incline. And I think we're here. So this bike just wraps up around.
It's like the army.
No, but where are we? So we followed someone to meet people from the hollers. And these people are being told that are the most racist within West Virginia. We've gone for 20 minutes up some mountain. I have no idea where we are. And people from the hollers are here. So hopefully I'll get to speak to them and see if they really are racist and what they make of me being here. A long intense build-up. This was supposed to be where it all went wrong. But that's not what happened.
We're really blessed, Aaron. You're seeing how many side-by-sides and kids just running up down the street and doing whatever, and we're just blessed. It's a good community. It really is. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved.
Ooh, straight on though.
But he says,
Hey, look, man, look. If you haven't already, subscribe, bro. I need y'all to subscribe to my channel, share this, comment, do whatever y'all got to. Man, I need to get to 500 subscribers, man. Can y'all please help me get to there? Please help me get to 500 subscribers, man. So just subscribe, man. And that'll be a big, big, big thing for me. And it means so much to me. And I thank y'all.
Then bring meals. And he cast it into the pot and said, pour out for the people that they may eat.
Scott, what does Christ mean to you?
He's my everything. I wouldn't have. He gives me my breath when I wake up in the morning. He gives me my family, give me my children.
Amen.
He's given me everything, and I'm crying just thinking about it. He's my everything, and that's all I can say. And I can't explain it to you if you don't know what I'm feeling. I was down low as you can get, and he's picked me up. He sure has. There's a song that's out that goes, he picked me up and he turned me around. He put my feet on solid ground.
And that's another thing. Like, how could you be like a Christian or whatever, but you don't like black people or something like that? Like, what y'all think, chat? Like, how could you say that, like, you a Christian, you know, believe? I know everybody's, I know all sins are the same or whatever, but like, how could you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Another thing, chat, and another thing, bro. Like, what's crazy is these people that are like that are stupid. That's all I have to say.
Guys here in this van are with me. They're from England, and they want to see how people like living around here and stuff. Have you been interested in talking with them?
They're from England.
Yeah, this guy's from England. He does Instagram and stuff, yeah. And they're black.
So what do they want to talk about?
You have to ask them. They're really friendly, great guys, I'm telling you.
Where are we at the moment?
Dingus, West Virginia.
So if I moved, is this a holler? Is this considered a holler? So if I moved here, do you reckon people would show me love?
Yeah, I reckon. Unless you was grouchy or something. Back in the day, around here, racism used to be real bad. But now, as long as y'all get along with me, I'll get along with y'all. But that's around this part of the area. That's the way it is, unless you run across a redneck or something.
What would a redneck be? So what's the definition of a redneck?
A hot tub.
You got a hot tub as well?
Yeah, boiler hot tubs from Walmart.
As I've said throughout this documentary, I was treated with nothing but respect, but one question still bothered me. Why do all these people still have Confederate flags? If they claim it's no longer racist, why are all these flags still all over the place? And one thing I was going to ask about is the Confederate flag. So online it has connotations to racism, apparently. But when I'm speaking to people who have the flag, they say it has nothing to do with racism.
Now, the Confederate flag, I don't really have no opinions or thoughts. I really I really don't even know what the Confederate flag really stands for.
The flag means two different things. So that's a Confederate flag.
The state of West Virginia came into existence in spite of the Confederate flag.
That's crazy.
In 1863, West Virginia formed to split off from Virginia and join the Union, right in the dead heat of the civil. Can I ask you both what the...
Anybody that was here, and I caught them doing drugs and stuff, I'd probably shoot them.
What the? Hope you enjoyed the video, man. If you made it this far, man, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy FOT. I'm out, man. Peace.